Across time, some mysteries remain stubbornly unsolved, haunting us with their unanswered questions. Tonight, we delve into two cases that blur the line between tragedy and terror: the Lady of the Dunes and the Gilgo Beach murders. What can we uncover from their dark and twisted histories? Part 1. The Lady of the Dunes, Provincetown, Massachusetts, July 1974. In the height of summer, a gruesome discovery was made in the tranquil dunes of Provincetown, Massachusetts. The body of a woman lay hidden, decomposed yet strangely pristine in other ways. Her hands were missing, her head was nearly severed, and her face was beaten beyond recognition. Her identity was a mystery for nearly 50 years. Locals dubbed her the Lady of the Dunes. Early theories ranged from a mob hit to the work of a violent serial killer. Yet, no leads bore fruit. Finally, in 2022, advanced DNA analysis and genealogical research provided a breakthrough. She was identified as Ruth Marie Terry, a Tennessee native who had been reported missing decades ago. But even this revelation raised more questions than answers. Who murdered Ruth, and why was she in Provincetown? Investigators suspect her husband, a man with a history of violence, but without concrete evidence. The case remains unsolved. The Lady of the Dunes has inspired novels, documentaries, and even theories linking her to a background extra in the movie Jaws, which was filmed nearby at the time. While her identity is known, her story is far from over. Part 2. The Gilgo Beach murders, discovery at Gilgo Beach, Long Island, December 2010. A simple search for missing woman Shannon Gilbert led to the discovery of a mass grave along Gilgo Beach. Over the following months, authorities found 10 bodies, most of them women, spread across several locations. The victims, many of whom were sex workers, had been brutally killed. Initial investigations pointed to a methodical killer. The media dubbed the perpetrator the Long Island serial killer. But despite years of work, no arrests were made until 2023. In July 2023, Rex Hoyerman, a Long Island architect, was arrested for the murders of 3 women linked to the case. Hoyerman's arrest brought a glimmer of hope, but many questions linger. Could he be responsible for all 10 victims? Or are there more killers involved? The Gilgo Beach murders are as much about what we know as what we don't. From the potential accomplices to the victims whose names remain unknown, this case continues to cast a long shadow over Long Island. Part 3. The broader implications. Though separated by decades and geography, the Lady of the Dunes and the Gilgo Beach murders share a common thread: victims lost in systems that failed to protect them. These cases remind us of the chilling reality of how some crimes remain unsolved for generations. With advances in technology, some answers may yet emerge, but as of now, the sands of time still obscure the full truth. The Lady of the Dunes and the Gilgo Beach murders are reminders that the past isn't always buried. Will justice be served, or will these cases remain eternal mysteries? Like this video? Subscribe to Otherworldly Insights for more true crime stories and mysteries that defy explanation.